Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Versus. I am DeAndre Robinson, and these are my friends.
Joe Barrett, still 5'8", 175 this week.
Evan Hamataki, I ran a 9-minute, 30-second mile.
What?
Recently or?
No, in high
I
school.
know, right?
CJ?
Yeah, he's playing track and field on Nintendo.
CJ?
Yeah, this your boy CJ. How you doing? Let's
All right.
start it.
AKA voluptuously.
All right, this is a
No, AKA chocolate cake.
this is a show about comedic debates. We'll be debating some of the let's say ridiculous topics of all time, and
Boy, that's extra true for today.
it really is. And our first topic today is the best way to get over a hangover. And I think I'm going to let Evan start.
Okay, well, CJ's already made fun of me for this answer, but the best way to get over a hangover is to exercise. Okay? Everyone knows that when you try to lose the water weight, you want to get on a treadmill or you want to do something that gets your body going and gets you sweating. That's the same thing for when you're drunk. If you sweat out the toxins in your system, it'll help you get over that pain, that suffering that you have to deal with the day after you're getting drunk and getting fucking completely blasted. You just gotta drink a lot of water and get on the treadmill. Ain't that right, CJ?
All right.
No.
Well, CJ, you're first. CJ, you're first.
Okay. Now, all right, fluids I understand. Exercise? Hell no. That is not a good way to get over a hangover. Yeah, no. There's been many times when I was in the Corps that I got out with a hangover, then had to go to the gym for 3 hours or run a fucking 5 miles. And it did not help. All it did was either make it worse or make me throw up. Yeah, and you still got the hangover for the rest of the fucking day. Like,
CJ, did you just say you ran 5 miles?
Yeah,
What?
CJ was in the Army. Well, she was in the Armed Forces.
Yeah, Marine
What?
Corps.
Yeah.
Hoorah!
Okay,
Yeah.
I did not know that about CJ. What the fuck? I did not know that about CJ. All right.
All right.
Yes,
Joe.
I know about hangovers and exercise, and know that shit do not work.
All right, Joe, you next.
So, what was it? Exercise and
Fluids.
fluids. That's like advice I would get from my grandma. It's like a guy who didn't want to get a hangover in the first place. So just let me guess, like in future things where we're predicting, your best car is going to be like a nice, sensible Taurus. And your best TV show is going to be the evening news with that handsome Tom Brokaw fella. Like, yeah, I guess it's good advice, but like I said, it's like somebody doesn't want to get a hangover in the first place.
You know,
Lean into it.
100% honesty too. It's so hard for me to do the topics about like the best drunk food and the best hangover remedies because I don't drink heavily, so I'm hardly ever get hangovers, and I'm hardly ever drunk to the point where I need to like extensively try to get over my hangover the next day because I just don't get one. I mean, I'm fucking almost 300 pounds, so it takes a lot more for me to get drunk than it does my wife who takes 2 shots and.
She's gonna love hearing that. Anyway,
Yeah,
so it's on me.
Yeah.
Taken from a guy that had been drinking since he was 12. Doing exercise after a hangover is the fucking worst thing to do in your life, yo.
Thank you.
It really is. I mean, I've heard some people say that, but one, like CJ said, the headache is still there. Like you still get that headache literally after you do your exercise, actually. And then there's nothing more embarrassing when you hungover and you still got like alcohol in you, and you working out, and then you puke everywhere in front of everybody. And that's 9 out of 10. That's what happens. You just puke everywhere in front of everybody.
That was just football doubles in high school, man.
Damn right it was. All right, CJ, you next.
All right. Oh, I say the best hangover cure is just the preemptive strength. Like I'll take a huge ass cup of water like this. Yeah, fill that motherfucker up, down it, then take either Advil or acetaminophen or whatever you use for your headaches. I'll take 2 of them, another cup of water, fill the motherfucker up again, put it on your nightstand, go to sleep. As soon as you wake up, down that motherfucker. About 20, 30 minutes, you're cool.
All right, Evan.
If I'm hungover and I still possibly have a little bit of alcohol in me, I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to stand straight at the urinal. And after I've just downed 6 cups of water, essentially, like I've got the bladder of like a 4-year-old. I drink like a bottle and a half and I piss for like 2.5 minutes straight. So the fact that you're trying to tell me, drink a cup of water, take 7 acetaminophen, drink another cup of water, go to sleep, wake up, drink another cup of water. Like, I don't even, like, my morning wood don't even go away in time for me to take a piss. So how do you expect me to get up and drink a full cup of water before all that shit happens? That's just, I feel like you're doing too much by drinking. What was that? Is that a big gulp that you had right there?
Yep.
Okay, so it's not a super big gulp that's like 64 ounces. That's just a 32?
Really yeah.
Okay, so it's about a 32. So you have to think 3 cups of that, 96 ounces. CJ, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah,
I'm fat,
I did the tripod method. Tripod method.
I'm not a camel,
feet,
bro.
shoulder width apart, one hand on the fucking wall. Look at that. Boom, tripod.
I got short little arms, bro.
Golden.
All right.
I'm gonna go next. CJ, that's a lot of instructions for somebody for somebody that's hungover. I'm not gonna lie. You said a lot of shit with that. You said what? 6 cups of water? You said 4 cups of water? You said
no, 3.
3 cups of water.
But it's like 8 cups of water for size wise.
3
and acetaminophen or whatever you take for headaches.
3 Advils. It's just a lot to do, especially when you're drunk. When I'm drunk, I don't remember that shit at all. Like I won't remember that shit. Like it's too much to get done. Joe's on you.
I remember an old joke that some comedian made about going to rehab, and he basically said, if you have money left to go to rehab, you don't have a problem. So if you have enough awareness to do the give a drunk a 10-point hangover plan, then you're just plain not drunk enough, and you're not giving drunkenness enough dignity. So I disagree vehemently.
And CJ too, you got to look at it this way. You say drink all that water. What's the number one ingredient in damn near everything you drink? Water. So I could just replace that 96 ounces of water with like 12 more beers, and I drank enough water.
I gotta be honest.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
That math is all fucked up. Like that math.
Water.
I gotta be honest. When you said your hangover cure was Preemptive Strike, I thought it was some other kind of weird ass cola that I hadn't heard of.
New Jolt Cola flavor, Preemptive Strike.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so drinking.
All right. Okay, Joe's on you.
Mine is kind of weird. I call it Conair and a banana. And the Conair comes from the fact that when I was hungover once, I was watching Conair, and I was so hungover that I couldn't get up to get the remote. And at that time, I really, really hated the movie Conair.
As most people do.
I'll never drink again days. Mine is kind of like CJ's, though, but a little simpler. It's a banana and 2 ibuprofen. That's it. And what I've done, and this might be something that CJ could do as well, is when I know it's going to go off the rails, before I leave the house, I put a banana and 2 ibuprofen out on the counter, and then it's just automatic when I come home. And it works because calcium, proven.
Nice
proven
conditioning.
hangover cure.
Nice conditioning.
Exactly.
Right,
I'm a professional guy.
All right, I'm gonna go first. One, I didn't see anything wrong with Conair. I'm not gonna lie. When you said that,
This is not a discussion about the movie, Dre.
listen.
I like
That was just a
Conair.
very personal memory of mine. That's all.
It's
Listen,
just Nicolas Cage, man.
when he said Conair in the beginning of when we first decided to do this topic, I'll actually watch Conair again to make sure because it has my favorite comedian of all time, and Dave Chappelle. Shout out to Dave Chappelle. It's my favorite comedian of all time. I'm kind of mad how he died in that movie, but it is what it is. I don't know. I don't know if a banana is the right. I'm not saying it doesn't work. 'Cause I haven't tried it yet, but I'm not saying it's the right thing to do when you're hungover, especially if you don't have gag reflexes.
I did swallow it in a series of bites. If that makes you feel any better.
I'm dead serious. Listen,
Yeah,
wow.
I neglected to mention I was going
How
to
you
deep
put
throat.
banana, bro?
Sorry.
I'm just saying, like if you don't have gag reflexes and you just down in the banana, like listen, you might puke again. Like that might happen. that might happen.
Why are you deep throwing it though?
Some people don't chop up the banana. Some people just eat it like that. So I mean,
yeah, just I'm swallowing.
Hey,
Like,
CJ, that's how Brie Olson eats a banana, just hard.
I ain't mad at that.
all right, CJ's on you.
Oh man.
All right, so your best hangover cure is sleep. Okay, I can get behind that. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, right? That's all I can think about. Yeah.
He didn't
All
say.
right, are we watching the same video?
He didn't say sleep. He said.
I think what CJ's saying is that Conair puts him to sleep.
It did. It's one of my favorite movies now.
And if you give him a banana and he's watching Conair, he gonna pass out. Just
Dude, if I eat anything watching Conair, I'm probably pass out. Yeah, and it's definitely not the best thing for a hangover. Like really, for a hangover, explosions, gunfire, for Nicolas Cage in a fucked up ass accent. Like no, that's just all about fucking making your head hurt. Nah. No, you can't watch Conair when you're hungover. Like, not the hangover I be getting. Like nah.
All right, Evans, on you.
all right. So when I first read it, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he said a condom and a banana. I had to go back and reread it because I thought it said a condom and a banana, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is Joe talking about?
It's sixth grade sex education class. That's what it is.
But anyways, so
Time at band camp.
I agree with CJ in a way that I don't understand how watching Con Air would help because I get frustrated watching any Nicolas Cage movie because he's not great and it blows my mind. Shut up, Dre. Except for National Treasure, it blows my mind how painstakingly bad Nicolas Cage was. So I'm sitting there frustrated, and then on top of that, I'm a big dude. I like to snack. One banana ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna eat the whole bushel. Okay,
Go ahead.
I've never had one of anything cure anything. When I think of bananas, I think of cramps. I don't think of hangover cures. Does banana pudding count? I'll eat some of that.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm gonna go next. The best thing for a hangover is to actually drink more alcohol. Listen, if you drink, it's true. Listen. If you hungover, right, to not feel anything, you gotta go back to how you felt before you got the hangover. Just get drunk again. And you don't feel nothing. You feel like not a damn thing. All right. So if you want to get over a hangover fast, just get drunk again. Just get drunk. That's my argument. Evan.
Let me ask you something, DeAndre.
That's
You
right.
said you've been drinking since you were 12.
12.
And we learned in the last episode that root beer lied to you.
You did lie to me. That's it.
Okay. What is your drink of choice?
Beer. Cronus.
Okay, piss water. Got it. So your solution for a hangover is to drink more. Does your liver hate you yet?
Not as well as my body and my knee does. My body and knee hates me more than my liver does.
Because in my opinion, the more you drink, the worse your body is going to be. I here believe that my body is a temple. It may be the entire Forbidden City in China wide, but my body is a temple. I'm not going to try and fuck my shit up even more by continuing to drink. I believe in the whole, beer before liquor, you're whatever, never sicker, liquor before beer, you're in the clear type stuff. But I also believe that every beer is a cup of water. Every beer is a cup of water. So you're trying to tell me wake up in the morning after a night of just getting fucking sloshed, and you look over, and instead of thinking that shit made me sick, I'm going to put it back in my mouth.
A lot of girls do it. Hey-o! CJ's on you.
I rest my case.
CJ, what's on you?
All right. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I cannot condone this whatsoever. No, that's not a solution. That's just prolonging the inevitable. And it's actually a really big problem because that's what causes people to go from, just like casual drunks to being the alcoholic that can't put the bottle down because you don't want to go anywhere near that feeling. I know motherfuckers like that. They're too scared of the fucking hangover, so they just keep drinking and drinking. Yeah, as soon as they wake up, boom, there's my fifth. Be down that. Like, no. Like, I really can't condone that.
All right. Puke and rally, boys.
Joe?
Oh, I can condone that.
So philosophically, I don't disagree. But in practice, this is a show where I apparently have to disagree.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to say that it's not technically a cure for a hangover. You'll still be hungover. You're just kicking the can down the road, or in your case, you're kicking the Corona bottle down the road. Piss water. There you go. That's all I got.
All right.